my name is Janice Fronczak. I hail from Houston, Texas. I'm a Texan, howdy. And I teach all the performance classes, so acting 1, 2, and 3, including intro to theater, playwriting, drama therapy. I think that's it. I went to school at Texas Tech University in Lubbock, Texas, with all the prairie dogs, where I fell madly in love with theater, and I was a theater major, dance minor, and then I transferred to the University of Houston at Clear Lake City in Clear Lake City, Texas, where I met my husband. In high school, I was bad, and so I went to an all-girls Catholic school, St. Agnes Academy, and so I had to leave that high school, and I went to a public school, and I'd been to Catholic schools all my life. Well, I quickly learned I wanted to come back to St. Agnes, and so when I talked to the principal, she said I had to get involved in some extracurricular activities, so I said, I'll do theater. Well, I auditioned, and I got into both main stage shows my junior and senior year, and then I was hooked. And then I went to Texas Tech, and I actually started out as an anthropology major, and I saw a sign, an audition poster for Arthur Coppock's Indians, and I thought, well, that's anthropological, so I auditioned. I got in as an Indian, and I never looked back, so I got hooked. I was an interim professor at St. Louis University. That was only a one-year appointment. I knew that going in, so I applied for this job, and I had never lived in the Midwest. I thought, that sounds really interesting. So I applied and I got hired as a tenure track assistant professor of theater. My favorite show was Faustus. I played Lechery. And again, I just come out of this whole Catholic private school thing, and I played Lechery, and I had these styrofoam boobs with tassels. That was my character. And I was so naive, I didn't even know how awful that was. And my parents were sitting in the audience coming to see their lovely daughter at Texas Tech in her first main stage, really big show in Lubbock. They drove up from Houston, and they just sat there like in the audience. I was like, oh, how'd you like the show? They're like, we didn't know that's what theater was about. But I loved it. And that was a finalist show for KCACTF. It was a participating entry, and that was just the most incredible show I've ever been in. There's nothing like the collaborative feeling, and it creates a community. You can go in and you cannot know anybody. You can be a stranger, but within a couple of rehearsals, you're a family, and it feels like you're home. It also reflects the world that we're in, and you get to be super creative. And dance, for me, dance is just the body in space creating shapes. There's nothing like it. This pure art to me is dance. I hope they'll learn that it's their birthright to be creative, and if there's ever a problem you need to solve, you can always look to others to help you solve that problem, but it's your right to be creative. The other thing is that you're always becoming, never stop becoming, and that learning is fun.